A long time ago, during one of humanity's toughest periods, the return of the Dark Ages had occurred. During this period, we went through some tough times. The Brexit had just occurred. Suicide Squad hit the theaters. Brangelina had just ended. My God. Oh, the darnation. This period was known as 2016. But to me, it was more menacingly known as 8th grade.
Alright, stop that.
During this time, I had gone through more suffering than anyone else in the world, and today I'm going to narrate one of such incidents. For those of you who are weak at heart, please skip these 10 seconds because I'm going to mention something that will scare most people lifeless. School camp. For those of you who survived, congratulations. You're probably humanity's top 1% of humans to have ever existed. It was the end of the first term, and as I had mentioned, it was time for school camp. We prisoners of war were taken to a town around 2 hours away on top of a hill, to what the teachers coded as enjoy. Now, for the convenience of this video, let's just call this place Mordor. Mordor was famous for many things, or should I say infamous for many things, and one of them was its monkeys.
Bruh.
To those of you gullible to say "aww" right now, to these minions of hell, I pity you. I too was once amongst you, but not anymore. These were no ordinary monkeys that you can hold in your lap and play around with. No. These were some Giga Chad monkeys. You would have an easier time dealing with King Kong than these motherfuckers. These monkeys were just one step away from throwing barrels at people. These monkeys have been here since a long time and have gotten used to the human population. They often steal things from you, aggressively approach you, and sometimes even attack you. Once we had reached the destination, we had a couple of hours to rest before we went on a hike. Right before leaving for a hike, we were gathered around and handed over a packet of chips, just in case we got hungry, you know. And I was fucking famished, so I opened mine right away. After getting 2 bites in, my name was yelled by multiple people to hide my chips. But before I could react, a monkey had its eyes locked and loaded on those chips, and it came sprinting and snatched my packet almost instantly. This monkey was the fucking Naruto of primates. It jumped from a roof, ran towards me, snatched my chips, and scurried away from danger all within a matter of seconds. And apparently, all of this was my fault. Because I got yelled at all my teachers. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Does my hair look messy and white to you? It wasn't bad enough that I had to be at school camp, but I also had to deal with assaulting monkeys now. After this incident, everything was normal, you know, the entire day, it was just usual school camp torture and all those kind of stuff. The next day, we had something fun planned for us. Shopping. In a tiny town with a market consisting of less than 10 shops, but nevertheless, it was better than learning how to tie ropes together. I was the only one smart enough to carry a bag with me to dump everything I'd bought, and one of my friends had bought some sweets and asked me to keep it with me for the time being. I agreed reluctantly. This friend of mine forgot to take her stuff back with her, so I was tasked to deliver it to her room. But oh boy, wasn't I ready for the journey. As soon as I left my room, I could sense something wrong in the air. I could feel the gazes at me. I mustered up all my courage I had until a family of monkeys spawned right in front of me, and sweat started dropping from my forehead. One was fine, but dealing with 4 monkeys at once was a bit too much as expected. Then suddenly, through my peripheral vision, I saw a glowing light. It was my chem teacher, but in that moment I just saw him as my savior. This guy was at least 70 years old and lanky as hell, but in this moment I saw some fire in his soul. He lifted a plastic table with one hand since he had lost the other one in an accident a long time ago, and with all his might, like an anime sensei, he threw the table right next to the monkey piece to scare them away. He then smirked at me and asked me to scram, which I obediently did. While the rest of the day was fine, I was already done with this place and had enough monkey drama. But no. The third day was a real shit stain of this toilet known as a trip. We had to hike again to the same place. I don't know why, but yeah. We were specifically instructed to shut our room's door tight because they were kind of rusty and required a little bit of force. But the guy I was rooming with, this goofball of a human being, didn't shut it properly. So after some time, the door kind of opened up a bit, and these monkeys having a goddamn shotgun gun noticed it instantly. They were like the ocean's levels of monkeys. So after our hike, we were welcomed by a bunch of monkeys going ham in our room. Luckily, nothing was taken except for one thing. One monkey had gotten hold of my medicine pouch. I always carry this pouch with me whenever I go out of town because, well, better safe than sorry. But this monkey was fiddling with my pouch outside the room. Somehow this monkey not only opened my pouch, but also got hold of this medicine bottle. We stared at this monkey right in the eye as it twisted the cap of my bottle open, and downed this bottle like a crack addict at a frat party. Within seconds this bottle was nearly empty. I ran towards this monkey while it was happening, but my feeble legs were not fast enough for this ape. By the time I reached the scene of the crime, the monkey had already scurried away and climbed up a nearby tree. And on God, I literally saw this monkey that was hanging on a tree fall right on its fucking face. This monkey had accidentally been drugged by me. I have no idea what was the fate of this monkey, as a couple of my camp counselors took it to the staff who I think took it to a vet. But I couldn't care less, because there were a bunch of other monkeys who were just chilling in my room. Luckily, the rest of these monkeys were chased away quite easily, and luckily, all of our stuff was safe. But the room was kind of trashed, and it smelled rancid. Fortunately, my roommate owned up to all his mistakes and told the teacher it was his fault, so I didn't have to take any blame for it. But it didn't prevent the entire grade from calling me names, but I was fine with it, because it was kind of funny, and 100 bad days make 100 good stories. That was the end of school camp. Ever since then, each year I would magically fall sick during that time period. Oh, how convenient. Oh no, I can't go to school camp. Oh no, what a bummer, what a bummer. If you like this story, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.